In this video, we will learn more about the product owner, Scrum Master, and developers. First, let's start with the product owner. The main responsibility of the product owner is to maximize the value of the product resulting from the work of the Scrum team. The main focus of the product owner is always the value created. In the product backlog, the wishes of the stakeholders are ranked from important to unimportant within the framework of the evaluation made by the product owner. Including new requests in the product backlog, changing the order of importance is only possible with the approval of the product owner. It is a conscious decision for the product owner to be a single person. Ultimately, the only person responsible for the product is the product owner. The product owner should define the product objective and communicate it to the Scrum team and other stakeholders, providing clear direction to all involved. In addition, it is also necessary to make sure that the product backlog items are clearly understood by the developers. The product owner is not the project manager. There is no project manager role in Scrum. Therefore, the product owner does not manage the developers and no one reports to the product owner or provides progress updates. Everyone collaborates to get the job done, achieve the sprint goal and ultimately the product goal. Now let's take a closer look at the developers. Developers are professionals with all the necessary skills to create the product. All work required to create the product, including evaluation and documentation, is considered development work. Developers work to meet the sprint goal and a potentially deliverable increment. Developers are not expected to work in isolation from all stakeholders. The entire team collaborates with stakeholders throughout the sprint. Developers are empowered to organize and manage their own work while working on product increments. Developers are self-directed and decide for themselves what to do to turn product backlog into potentially deliverable increments. We can say that they are cross-functional as they have all the skills needed to create a product increment together. Thus, it means that individuals with all the skills required to develop the product are included in the team. There is no hierarchy or official titles among developers. All developers are equal and cooperate with each other. They own the entire development process. They are committed to quality and ensure that the result meets the definition of done. If you are developing a software product, you may need developers with skills such as programming, database design and maintenance, testing, and more. Required skills vary by business area. Over time, developers improve their skills, the tools they use, and the quality of the work. To sum it up, developers are responsible for supplying the necessary effort to create a potentially deliverable increment at the end of each sprint. Finally, let's examine the Scrum Master in detail. The Scrum Master plays a role in promoting and supporting Scrum within the organization, coaching the developers and product owner. It is the Scrum Master's responsibility to ensure that everyone understands Scrum theory, practices, roles, and values. Although the Scrum Master functions as a management position from a Scrum perspective, it is not a management position in the traditional sense. One of the main responsibilities of the Scrum Master is to manage the Scrum practice and ensure that the team works effectively. The Scrum Master helps stakeholders understand the empirical nature of the work the Scrum team does and how Scrum works. It is helpful for stakeholders to provide business insights or remove organizational barriers, while it is not helpful to set unrealistic time targets, pressure the team, or demand overtime. The Scrum Master is responsible for increasing the benefits for the developers and reducing the unhelpful ones. The Scrum Master is a leader who serves the team. By practicing servant leadership, he must prioritize the needs of the team and help everyone perform at their best. The Scrum Master is not a formal authority figure like a manager and does not control or decide how developers do their work. His job is to facilitate and coach things to maximize value. In addition, the Scrum Master has no official authority and is not responsible for deciding who joins or leaves the team. In addition, it does not monitor the performance of team members, and does not have the authority to assign or monitor work to anyone. The main focus is to serve the Scrum team and help their success.